Alright, what's up everybody? LGT Drip here with you with another video. I got some interesting and exciting news about patch 4.2 coming out tomorrow on the 13th. Now, these three reworked operators are going to be Twitch, Blackbeard, and Doc. Now, they've got some bugs fixes. Let's see. There's definitely improvements to the game that are going to be really game changing. But let's get back to it. First operator that's getting little tweaks to is Twitch. She is with her unique gadget, the shock drone, she's going to be able to have two. Now, the upgrades to the shock drone is be a red light to it. It's going to be moving 30% faster, which puts it just as fast as the normal drone speeds. There will be no red light, so it's not going to be as noticeable, and the range on the darts is increased from 5 meters to 7 meters. But the key factor to this operator now is you can use her Twitch drone for the prep phase. So you can basically shoot drones or shoot cameras out. You can shoot mute charges, bandits, anything during that prep phase. You can use that Twitch drone. And even when the round's over, you can still use her Twitch drone, and she has an extra one. So that's pretty damn cool for that operator now. And now with the second operator, we have Blackbeard, who is a very useful character, and he is a tank in the make. Now we have a pretty big change to a shield. He now will have 2 shields that you can cycle through with equipping and unequipping. So say it gets shot up, you can unequip it and go to equip it again, but it's going to be your second one. But the only downfall to that now is it's going to be changing from 800 hit power to 150, so it's definitely going to break a lot easier. But now you get your durability is going to be displayed on your HUD now, so you can tell and see when the shield is about to break. So it's not just going to break in front of your face and you're not going to know. So that's the changes with Blackbeard now. Now, Doc is our third operator that's being tweaked, and that is going to be tweaked with his stim pistol. Now this one is pretty cool. You can you get the option to revive your fallen comrades or your other operators, and you can shoot them with the stim pistol and it brings them up. Well, now you can self-heal without going down, and you can basically give your other operator an overheal if you shoot in a live player. So now it doesn't have to be him getting downed and you have to shoot him with a stim pistol to revive him. Now you can just shoot him while he's running around, and it's going to give him extra health points. And it's only going to heal him 40 health points per dart if he's alive. Now I'm pretty sure that that if he's down, he might go to 75 health again. I don't know if he's going to stay at 40, but that's for partially injured teammates can get overhealed that way. But the only thing is that overheal is temporary and will decrease 1 health point every 2 seconds till he hits 100 health points again.
10 seconds to go.
So that's the new changes to the 3 operators. Again, it's Twitch with her drone, Blackbeard with his shield, and Doc with his stim pistol. Now, adding to it, now attackers with some new gadgets. Attackers get claymores now, which is kind of different, but it's definitely going to help you with progressing forward and flanking while you're in a vulnerable position, or say you're droning. You can, and once a defender passes its 3 lasers, it will explode in front of the face of the directional pattern that you placed it. Now, there's only operators that are going to be able to get it, which would be the most supportive roles of the operators, which Thatcher is a supportive player, Twitch, Glass, and Thermite. Those 4 are going to get the options of gaining a claymore. The only thing is they lose a lot of their other gadgets. Like Thatcher will be losing a stun grenade, Twitch will be losing a stun grenade, and Thermite loses a stun grenade. And his breach charge, but gains a smoke grenade instead. So his stun basically changes to a smoke grenade, and his breach changes to the claymore. Now, I think those are very good trades towards putting them to the claymore holders. And now an extra gadget that a defender gets is going to be an impact grenade. This one is really different for a defender. It's almost a nitro cell for close combat. Instead of chucking it across the map and waiting for someone to cross it or blowing up a shield. But this grenade, of course, states itself, it's an impact grenade, so after it hits something, it will explode, or after 1 second of throwing it, it will explode. It's good for close combat, really. I mean, if you're stuck in a corner, you'd be able to throw it at a shield or throw it at somebody who's trying to secure the objective like that. But there's only again 4 operators that are going to be able to get it, which it's going to be Caviar and Smoke. Both of them are going to be losing their nitro cells, but they gain an impact grenade. And then Castle and Rook will be losing their barbed wire, but gaining the impact grenade. So that's a really big change for the defender classes. Now, attachments for your weapons. They're coming out with a muzzle brake, which is an attachment that will diminish shot recoil and basically helping with your precision on shots. And that's going to be going to it's going to be going to the FBI. I know. It's going to be going to a lot of guns. There's a huge list on here that I've read, but they're going to be coming out with the heavy barrel as well. And this attachment will be damage at long distance, and it kind of trades itself. So basically you earn 10 to 20% damage at long range, but you will get an extra takeoff off your recoil. So if you're good at handling recoil, I would say that this would be a good alternative to your muzzle brake or your flash hider. But so that adds 10 to 20% damage to your guns. And then another big change with some operators is Valkyrie, IQ, and Montagne, or the Mountain, whatever you guys like to call them. But Valkyrie now is going to have 3 black eye cameras instead of 4. So you're going to really need to find out where you can hide cameras to get your intel a little better. But now IQ and Montagne will now be able to deploy and equip their gadgets a lot faster. So after this patch, 1 second, you'll have 1 second to deploy and unequip and allow to be able to fire their weapon at 0.7 seconds now. So instead of 1 second, it'll go to 0.7 seconds, which is pretty damn quick. And then with weapon balancing, we have a whole bunch of tweaks that are going to be with the Frost 9mm C1, Blackbeard's MK17, Ute's MP5K, Rook and Doc's P90, Ash's G36, Fuse's LMG, Buck's cameras, which is the DMR, and Twitch's DMR. And what I've seen is that the DMRs are going to be getting a huge damage increase. So the 417, the cameras, and any other DMR that I didn't state is going to be getting a little bit of a buff on the damage, which would be increasing it. But on Twitch's gun, the 417, the recoil is going to be benefited a lot. The Buck's DMR is going to have a huge damage increase from 57 to 72. Fuse's LMG is going to have a damage increase, and it's going to have a recoil buff to where it doesn't go all over the place like it normally does. Ash's G36 is going to be a little more accurate but have less damage compared to the R4C. Doc and Rook's P90, which is a huge thing that people like to use now, is going to get a recoil it's going to have a little bit less recoil, and damage is going to be brought up a tiny bit. Ute's MP5K is going to have a damage increase. Frost's 9mm is going to have a small damage increase by 5. And Blackbeard's MK17 is going to have a really high recoil change, and it's actually going to be increased a little bit. So when you have your gun shield, it's going to increase by 50%. So now it will be set at 100% recoil, twice as fast compared to when your gun shield isn't. So that kind of makes you think if you want to use the shield or not. Now, some other improvements that are coming is team killing. They've reduced the limit of team kills allowed in a match before getting kicked. Killing the hostage is now considered to be a multiple team kill, so you'll get kicked right off the bat. Hit registration, which I hear a lot of people complaining about, and they have dedicated this whole fix to be on, not this whole patch, but most of this patch will be trying to fix the hit reg, and now they're saying it's more about your ping. So higher ping, they were talking about higher ping is what's making the hit registration not really work, so they've kind of fixed it a little more, which I hope they do. I hope it kind of fixes it there. And then some main bug fixes for gameplay. They fixed some animations from with weapons when you pick up the drone and then canceling it. It kind of hides your gun. Let's see. Those are really all the big ones, like when the lights coming in from outside hinder what you can actually see. They fix it a little easier to see. With the operators, I mean, Jaeger's trophy systems now, if you put them in the same area, they're going to shoot at, if you throw one grenade in there, two Jaegers are going to go for that one grenade instead of just one. They've definitely fixed the reinforced wall hack, or reinforced wall glitch, where you can shoot through like the garage and then reinforce it and be able to shoot the thermite charge off. They fixed that. Defender now cannot clip through the attacker's shield and get a knife kill. A lot of the maps are fixed and animations. Death cam replays with the blood graphics occur in the death cam now. I don't know if any of you guys have had any of those problems, but they've definitely put a good fix on a lot of these like level designs, operators, miscellaneous stuff. I mean, like the ranking system, the laser sights. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I have basically went over everything that's going to be coming with this patch. I hope you liked it and got some information on this. But some of the frame rates, again, some of the frame rates are being fixed through this patch, so your frame rate's going to be a lot clearer, a lot more fluent with the game. So I think that was a really big key that a lot of people didn't like on that, the frames of detail. Yeah, guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. There will be a link below to look at these patch notes if I didn't completely go over everything or you want to look for yourself. But thanks for watching. Please give a like and a subscribe and wait for more videos to come. Thank you.